So I am really enjoying having this patio set up. I'm really glad we put it together last weekend. Um, we had to move all of our stuff inside the apartment that was out here because they were doing a big um, power washing. They were doing a big power washing project around the outside of the apartments, and they said to move everything in so that it wouldn't get damaged. And so having this blank spot really inspired me to get the fountain set up and then get our camping chairs out and just make it really cozy out here. I think I only spent $7, and that was just for a plant, and everything else we had already. So that was awesome. But it's just been really cozy. And even when it gets super hot out, this is pretty shaded. So it's nice and cool so far. But yeah, I've really been enjoying just sitting out here, reading a book, watching the birds, and relaxing. So I think this might be my new favorite spot in the apartment. But anyways, this weekend we don't have a whole lot of plans. We are gonna go um, just kind of mess around. We want to get a bird feeder for out here because there's a couple families of chickadees that hang out, and we just want to give them an extra food source. Um, I think we'll also maybe go on a bike ride later today, and then tomorrow I have a couple inside projects that I want to get back to. Right now, we are headed to the Humane Society. They just launched this really cool program called Fetch a Friend, where you don't have to be a volunteer, you don't have to be a foster, but you can sign up to take dogs on a walk or take them out for the whole day and just have fun with them. You don't have to do any training, you don't have to take any courses. You just pick a time slot, show up, fill out a little bit of paperwork, and then take a doggo out for the day. And it's been super fun. It's only been 2 months since we lost Charlotte, and we're not ready to commit to a new pet. But this has been really nice to give back to the community and still get um, dog time in with dogs who need it. So it's been really nice. And so we are off to do that today. And yeah, we'll take you along with us. But before we do that, we're going to stop at the grocery store and get them some breakfast sausage. It was a thing that we started with Charlotte basically every day to get her a couple sausage links. But my husband started it this week with the dogs that he's been taking out, and they've really loved it. And so we're going to do that and take you along with us.
It's a good generous portion. What do you think?
Hi, Rick.
Oh, Rick. That's okay.
Hi, hon. You're so cute. Okay, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. So this is Rick. He has been being fostered by a couple of vet students, but unfortunately they have to go back home after school, and they were really sad to leave him, and they thought he was a really good boy, but he does not enjoy being... Oh, no, no, you can't just eat your treats by yourself. You can have that one. Okay, yeah.
Keep it going, babe. You're doing awesome.
Anyways, he's a really sweet boy. He is a little reactive to other dogs, and so he's definitely going to need some training, but he's really sweet once he warms up to you. But yeah, we have really been enjoying him, and we took him down to the river. He's going to be an excellent water dog. But yeah, Fetch a Friend program, like I was talking about earlier, is a really great program if you're not sure if you're ready for a dog, or you think you might want to foster but aren't sure. It's also great if you know you are ready but aren't sure what would be a good personality match. You can take the dog out for a full day and really get to know them. Um, I think he's the third or fourth dog we've taken out collectively, and it's been really fun to see all their different personalities. So anyways, it's a really great program, and we're really glad that we are helping with it in this time of our lives without Charlotte.
How's this one? Even look. This one?
Sure.
Good morning. So I'm still waking up a bit from yesterday. We had a lot of fun, but I am very tired from our fetch a dog dates. We ended up going on a second one, which we hadn't planned on, but when we dropped Rick off, we went back to the kennels, and the staff that worked there were introducing us to some of the other dogs, and we saw Zeus, and he was just looking really sad and kind of shaking in the corner. And so we went home for lunch, told them we'd be back to take Zeus out, and turns out he had been there 2 weeks and hasn't gone on one of those adventures yet. So we were his first fetcher friends, and from when they took him out of the kennel to when we first saw him, completely different dog. Like, he had so much fun, and just was a little shy of Oz. Men in general, I think, maybe make him nervous, but he did great. Opened up to us both after a few minutes, and we had a nice walk with. We have one more scheduled fetch a friend date this morning at 10:30, and then I think we're only going to do one today because two was a lot yesterday. Worth it, but definitely tiring. And then after that, I am not sure what we will get up to. Oz might bake some cookies, the M&M ones that I made a couple weekends ago that were really good. I've been craving those, and I think he has too, so he might make us some of those. And then I really want to clean out the office because when we put the patio up last weekend, we moved all the stuff that was out there, including the bikes, into the office, and it's just kind of, you can't really walk in there, and it's just cluttered, and I don't like going in there. So I think we're going to find somewhere else to store the bikes. I also finished reading my book yesterday, Good Dirt by Charmaine Wilkerson. I read her first novel, which was called Black Cake, I think either last month or the month before. Both books were amazing. She's a really talented writer. She usually has at least two or three timelines going in her novels, and it's just really great writing. Um, I borrowed both of those from the library, but I definitely think I want to add those to my permanent collection. Not sure what we'll get up to today, but it's kind of like a in between weekend between camping and other plans, so we don't really have anything big going on. We were going to deep clean, but I just don't have the energy for that. So I think we might say that for like the first of the month for July. I will check in with you guys later, probably at our fetch a friend date. I'm not sure who will take out. Sometimes they just assign us a random dog, or sometimes we can pick. Yesterday, we asked specifically on the second turn to take Zeus out. Um, so we'll see. There's some really sweet dogs in there, and I hope they all find homes very soon.